Hello, Teacher Robin here from VIPKID, and I am going to go over a few tips and tricks with you to do really well on your mock class 1 with the letter X example. So the first thing that I would do for your mock class is something that my mentor teacher suggested to me and something that I do consistently now throughout my teaching. The first slide of your PowerPoint says letter X, and then underneath it says mock class 1. On this first slide, when you get hired, of course, and when you start teaching, is always what you're going to learn for the day. So I always read that to my students before I go ahead and start the lesson to kind of just focus them on what we're doing for the day. So I would start my mock lesson by introducing myself, speak very slowly, make sure you're very warm, welcoming with a smile, and then I would say, today we will learn the letter X. Letter X. Yes, great job. Let's go. Okay, so very quick, very easy, but it's a quick way to focus. The second thing you're going to need to do is introduce your secondary reward system. So there are stars that you can give the students in the classroom. They cannot be given during your demo lesson or your mock lesson, but they do exist. So the reward system you have is secondary to those stars. On each slide, they will suggest to you a reward system. You do not have to do that reward system. In fact, I typically do not use the one that is suggested. They're kind of just like a little bit confusing, especially for younger level kids, and they're not interactive except for level 1 now, which is mostly interactive. So what I do is on that slide that says reward system, even if I am not using that specific reward system, I will take that slide to introduce my reward system. So if you're doing the monkey, today when you do a great job listening and watching and speaking, we will give our monkey a banana. Yummy! Just introduce your reward system, and then you're going to want to go right into the warm up. Don't spend a lot of time introducing your reward system. They don't need to say monkey 15 times. They don't need to say banana a bunch of times over and over again. You only have 15 minutes. You want to make sure that you are getting to the most important part of this. Obviously, introduce the reward system, make sure it makes sense and that the student will have fun with it, but that's not the focus of your lesson. Okay, so once you get started with the lesson, the first part of the lesson is this warm-up slide. And on this warm-up slide, um, there are 6 things here. I would suggest that you rehearse your lesson a bunch of times and time it because you need to make sure that you are within the 15 minutes. So for some mock teacher mentors, it's not the end of the world if you don't get through the whole lesson. And for the My Country one, I think it's really difficult to get through all of that information in 10 minutes. But for the first part, I think most mock teachers kind of expect you to finish the material that's presented. So I would go through and rehearse. And if you can't get all 6 of these in, maybe just pick 3 or 4. I would pick ones with different sounds so that they can hear you say the different sounds. And really make sure when you say your sounds that you don't add those uhs at the end because that you can lose a lot of points that way. So, for example, a lot of people will say ma, ma, like M does not make the sound ma. M makes the sound mm. Really chop your letter sounds. Do not say ba, ba, ba. It's ba, ba. You want to make sure you're chopping those sounds. So if you are not really experienced with making sounds or if you feel a little uncomfortable, maybe pick ones that are not so challenging. It's really hard to like kind of add something to the end of that. Ta, ta. People don't usually say that. So maybe don't pick R. That one can be a little tricky. It's not r, r, r. Those kinds of things matter. So, again, time yourself. If you can get all 6 done, that would be awesome. If you cannot, maybe pick 3 or 4. So the way I would do this, if you look at the teacher directions at the bottom, it says that the teacher says the word, the student will circle the word, and then use the vocabulary word in the sentence. I see a, I see an. So this is what I would do. Tomato, tomato. Very good job. Do you see a tomato? Yeah. Can you circle the tomato? Yes, very good. Tomato. Very, very good job. I see, I see, I see a tomato. Yes, very, very nice job. Excellent work. So I would go through and pick a couple of those. Um, they want to make sure that they use I, see, and. So when I was doing my mock lesson, my mock teacher said, I see a elbow. This is where they try to make sure that you are listening to their response. Oh, great job. Nice try. Can you try I see an elbow? Oh, yes. Very good. Make sure you are correcting using positive redirection and positive correction. Nice try. Very good. Can you try it this way? Because you want to make sure that the student is feeling encouraged when even if they make a mistake. So that's the first part. Pretty simple. The second part of the lesson is this review slide with the sounds and the direction. Teacher makes letter sound, student matches big and small letters, student repeats letter, name, and sound. So I would have flashcards ready for this one. So I have my letter S flashcards here. So we can say S, 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 S. Very good job. S. Yes, very good job. Hmm. Do you see the letter S? Yeah, me too. Do you see small s? Where is small s? Can you circle small s? Yeah, great job. Very good. Hmm. Big, big, big S. Yes, very good. Big S, small s. Very good. Can you match big and small s? Draw a line from big S to small s. Yes, very good job. S. S. Yes, excellent, excellent work. Okay, and then don't forget to intermittently introduce your reward system again. Well, not introduce, but implement your reward system again. So you did a great job. Let's give your banana a monkey. Banana a monkey. Your monkey a banana. Yay! Just make sure that you are using that consistently. Don't use it once and then not again for the rest of the lesson. I would say after each part. So the first review, the second review, the third review, and then the letter. Just make sure you're bringing that monkey or whatever you're using for your reward system back out. Okay, so after you go over those letter sounds, and they would all be similar to that, you are up to this part. which is the review. And the directions at the bottom, teacher says each word and asks student to repeat them and match the letter sound that they hear. After each word, teacher and student say, noun starts with letter sound. Okay, so we are going to try and match the words to the letter sounds. To do this, we need to introduce the letter sounds. I know it says review, but we don't want to assume that they already know because then they will be very confused. And if they already do know, they will be sure to shout out the answer to you. What letter is this? Do you know? Yeah, very good. K. K, K, K. Very good. K, K, K. Excellent job. Very, very good. And then I would do the same thing for E. 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 Okay. Let's look at the pictures. Hmm. E, e, elevator. Yeah, very good job. E, elevator. Yes, very, very good job. E, e. Yes, very nice work. Very good job. Can you draw a line from elevator to e? Yes, very nice job. Very, very good work. Hmm. Where is the k key? Do you see the key? Can you circle the key? Very good job. Okay, let's think. K, k, K. K, k, K. Very good. K, k, key. Yes, very good job. So let's draw a line from K to key. Yes, very good job. Very nice work. Again, time yourself. If you can't do all 6, then make sure you do maybe 2 of each. Okay, so after you do that, you want to make sure you're going to say the target sentence. K, k, k. Key starts with k, k, k. Very good. Key starts with k, k, k. Yes, a very good job. Very, very nice. Don't forget those target sentences. All right, so the next thing that you are going to do is the letter X, which is the whole purpose of the lesson. So they always want you to say the word 3 times, say the sound 3 times. It kind of gets repetitive. You feel like this kid probably already knows this, but if you their target number is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So make sure you say it at least 3 times. So we can say X, X. Very good. This is the letter X. X. And I would have my index card or flashcards ready. X. 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 Very good. X. 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 Very good. X has the sound X. X has the sound X. Yes, very good job. Okay, the next part I would do is I would say, and I would maybe circle it on the screen, or if you want to hold up your flashcards, that's fine. Big X. X, X, X. Yes, very good. Small X. X, X, X. So again, you can either point to your card, big X, 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 X. Small x, and then obviously hold up a small x, or you can circle it on the screen. Obviously, you can write on the screen if you don't have cards or if you don't want to use them. So the next thing is for you to introduce the fox. And earlier we used the target sentence, what do you see? I see us. So you can see on the bottom that it has come back. So you need to make sure that you are using that sentence. Don't just say fox, fox, fox and not have them use it in the sentence. So we're at the point where we're at the fox. So I would say fox, fox, fox. Very good job. And then if you have a card with a fox on it, used to have them. I just used it for another lesson. If you have a card with a picture of a fox, oh, here it is. We can hold that up. So, fox, fox, fox. Very good job. What do you see? Very good. Can you say, I see a fox? Yes, very good job. I see a fox. Excellent work. Very, very good. And then you're going to do the same thing with ox. Um, when you're done, fox, you can make sure you say x, 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 fox, x, x, x. Just to emphasize the X sound there. And then also make sure you're teaching the vocabulary sentence as well. So you want to kind of do both together. All right, so I think that is it for the first part of the lesson. And now we're going to go into the activity time. So for the activity time, you might want to get a whiteboard and you can write on the whiteboard A, X, X, or you can use the hold on a second. Or you can just use the slide on the screen. Obviously, this would be on the screen. Ah. X. Ah. X. Axe. 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 Very, very good job. Now, what I would do on the board is I would write out tax the same way. T, t, a, t, axe, t, axe, tax. Yes, very good job. And then just go through the rest of the words like that. That's pretty easy. Okay, so now we're doing the memory. And a lot of people have made these cards, cut them out, and put them on cookie sheets with magnets on the back. And that's like really awesome. But you don't have to do all that if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. That's a really, really great suggestion. They would put the cards on a cookie sheet with the magnets and then cover them up with like a post-it or something like that. That's a really good thing to do if you want to. If you don't have those resources, you don't have to. So I did not do that for my mock lesson. I just went through and made it like a songy memory kind of game. So I said X fox ox, X fox ox, X fox ox. Very, very good. Excellent job. X fox ox, X fox ox. Very good. And then I scrolled down to the one that shows you the blank slides. And I said, what was here? And I circled it. X. Very good job. What was here? Fox. What was here? Ox. Yes, very good job. X fox ox. Yes, very good. Then I went back to the lesson. Fox ox X. Fox ox X. Fox ox X. Fox ox X. Yes, very good job. Very good. Okay, let's look. And I went back to the other screen. What goes here? Box. Very good. What goes here? Ox. Yes. And what goes here? X. Yes. Fox, ox, X. Very good job. Now I scroll back up to the memory slide. X, fox, ox. Fox, ox, X. Very good. Then I scroll back to the covered slide screen. Can you match the cards? Where was X? X, fox, ox. Fox, ox, X. Where was X? And they would match them. Yay! Very good job. Do the same thing for all of them. Okay. So the last part of this one is to watch and say. So the teacher directions says teacher takes out flashcards for the letter K, R, SMT, holds up the flashcards and asks the student to read the word with this as the first letter. After using all the letters individually, teacher holds up two cards, says a word, and the student tries to guess it. Okay, I would definitely have a whiteboard out for this. Or you can write it on the screen, that's fine. But it says that it wants you to hold out flashcards, so I would make sure I had a whiteboard out for this. Just so you can hold the cards in front of the rest of it. So I'm just going to use the back of this paper right now because my whiteboard is not within reach. And we are going to have, this is like what you're looking at. So the first thing you're going to want to do, or the first thing I would do, is look at the sound. X. Very good. X. Excellent job. S. Yes, very good. S. X. Very good. S. X. Six. Yes, great job. Six. Very, very good. Now let's say I had the M card, which, okay, we'll do K. K, 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 k. Very good. X. X. Kicks. 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 Yeah, very good. Kicks. Yes, excellent job. Kicks. Yes, very, very good work. Okay, so you're going to do that for all of them. And then after you've introduced them, you can go back. If I say six, six, which letter would I need? Six. Which letter would I need? Can you write the letter in the box? S, X, k, 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 or s, 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 X. Can you write the letter in the box? Yes, very good. Very good job. S, s, X. Yes, very, very nice work. Okay, so now you're done with your lesson. Yay! You've gone through all of that. Yay! Make sure you close out your reward system before you go. Again, you want to make sure this is timed. So close out your reward system before you go. You did such a great job today. Let's see how many bananas your monkey got. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count them. Maybe add an extra 30 seconds in for that. You did a great job. Thank you for learning with me. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. And then you are all done. And you will move on to the second part. I will make a different video for that. And that is about my country. So I hope this was helpful for your info for your Mach 1 lesson. And if you see my referral code at the bottom, you can click that. I will split the referral cost with you. And then I will be available if you have any questions. I'll give you my phone number. You can text me. We can FaceTime and practice. It's a really, really great way to get ready before your mock lesson. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.